Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we have this cool object right here, and pretty much what this is an air fryer. You can see for the one that we got right here from this brand, and this is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys open up, inside there's another box. Let's take it out. Once you guys do take it out, here's what the packaging looks like inside. So it does have the brand name. They mention how it's an air fryer. It's 6.8 quart. They mention how they do provide a recipe book inside. They mention how it does have the transparent window, so that we can see everything that's inside, which is pretty cool. They mention how it's less fat when you guys use an air fryer in general. And for temperature, it gives you guys 100 degrees to 450 degrees Fahrenheit when you guys do use it, which is pretty nice. And then right here, they do give you guys an image of what the pot looks like. But here is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys open up, this is what the inside looks like. So inside right here, they do provide a user manual, they provide a reference guide, and they provide the cookbook that I mentioned. And I do want to mention when you guys look at the user manual, they do tell you guys what to do before and after. So just like any other air fryer, as your first time using it, you do want to turn up the temperature to 400 degrees and let it run for 15 minutes to kind of remove any odor or any plastic stuff that's inside, if there is any. If you guys see my previous video where I actually review other like air fryers, there's a lot of smoke that comes out from the back or the inside as well. So it's really important for you guys to not skip that step to prevent the product from producing any smoke when you guys do use it. So that's a very important step to do. But now I'm actually going to bring this over to the counter and plug it in to show you guys what the screen looks like before I actually test it out. And then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. So it looks like the first thing inside, they do provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. Right into that, we do have accessory. So I'm assuming this is probably like a grill tray or something, but we'll figure out in a second. Let's take everything out first. So the next layer right here, we do have the protection layer. And then right into that, we do have the product. So let's take it out. Then we put this on the ground, so that way it's easier. Once you guys do take it out, and you see how it's all nicely wrapped up, let's take off the wrapper. Once you guys take off all the wrapper, this is what the product looks like. So right here on top, it does have the brand name. And also on top right here is the display screen that will turn on when you guys do use it. The front part right here is the transparent window, which you can see inside, which I'll show you guys in a second. Bottom part right here, we do have the handle for you to pull it out. But in order for you to pull it out, you guys need to pull the tab or the sticker on both sides. Just like that. Once you guys do that, if you guys want to open up, you guys want to press this button on top and pull it out. Very easy and very simple, but that is what the inside looks like. And I'm assuming for this part right here is for you to put on top, just like that. So that we can separate the oil when you guys are cooking or something, if you guys do need to, which is pretty nice. But the material that's on here is like a non-stick material. So that way when you guys are cooking stuff inside right here, it's going to be really easy for you to wash it and clean it. But when you guys do look at the inside, that is what the inside looks like. And then right here is the bottom. You can see how it does have a non-slip material on here to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. On the back part right here, they do have the ventilation fan to prevent it from overheating when you guys do use it. And then here we do have a 2-prong cable for you to plug it in to use it. And that is everything that's on the product. What I'm doing right now is the plug-in cable to show you guys what the screen looks like before I should test it out. So I'm actually bring this over to a different table that's much closer to the outlet to show you guys what the screen looks like, and then we'll probably test it out. And then we'll come back and talk more about it in a second. Alright, so right here we do have the product. We do have it plugged in. If you guys do press the power button, here's what the screen looks like. So we do have the air frying option, bake option, roast option, broil. We do have dehydrate, menu, preheat, light option, start option, time option, and a temperature option. So I do turn the light. Once you guys turn the light, you can see how we can see the inside. So that's actually pretty cool. So that we can check to see how everything is doing inside. And then for the menu option, it gives you guys the option to select what you want to use. Fries, poultry, steak, seafood, bacon, or vegetable. And turn the temperature on here. If you guys increase it, the max is 400 and the lowest is 180. So once you guys are ready to use it, you guys want to press the start button to start using it. So just like this. And it starts immediately. But I want to pause it for now because I don't want to produce any smoke at where I'm at right now. So that's another thing that I do want to let you guys know is the fact that when you guys do use it, you do want to bring in there like a window or something and let it run for like 15 minutes on 400 degrees to make sure any of like the plastic or any odor that's gone before you do use it. It is normal for your first time to get smoke when you guys do use it. So I'm actually going to do that first and then we'll test it out to show you guys how it does work. Alright, so right here I do have the product. What I want to do is to make sure everything is clean inside. Make sure there's no plastic wrappers or anything inside. Alright, so it looks good. Once you guys check that's good, put it back inside. And what I want to do is to turn it on and let out any of the smoke come out if there is any. So I'm turn it to 400 and I'll do it for 15 minutes. So we'll let it run for a few minutes and come back and check on it to make sure there's no smoke coming out. This step is very important if it's your first time using it. And I do have the windows open and I do have my air purifier right here as well to make sure everything's okay. So far so good. Nothing's wrong with it just yet. The air is still very clean, you can see. So there's 9 minutes left. So it'll currently be 6 minutes. And the air quality is still good. So it doesn't seem like there's any smoke coming out. Or the air quality itself is just pretty good when we do use it, which is really nice. We're gonna let it finish. Alright, so almost done. Last minute left. And there's still no issue with it, and there's no smoke. So it's a well-built product, you can see right here. Alright, so it's all done. So now it's ready to use. So the product definitely works really well and you don't have to worry about any smoke coming out. But I still suggest that I do this step just to be safe because you never know. So now let's put some food inside and test it out to show you guys what actually works. Alright, so I put a parchment paper inside and we put some stuff inside. So I'll put it in and then we'll test it out. Let's air fry for 10 minutes. Press on start. And we'll let it do its own thing and come back and check on it. So you can see how when we put the stuff inside, you guys can see the inside from this window, which is really nice. So that way you can see the status of the food when you guys are cooking it, which is really nice. Alright, so it's almost done. Just a few more seconds left. And we have look at the inside, and you can see it's working pretty well. Alright, so it's done. Let's take it out and see what the inside looks like. So you can see it's done. I think I overcooked it a little bit, but it's ready to eat and it's cooked, not raw, which is really nice. So you can see the air fryer definitely does work when you guys do use it. It actually heats up pretty fast. Alright, welcome back guys. So nice quick test of pot definitely actually does work and actually works quite well. So when you guys do turn it on for your first time, you want to make sure everything is clean. And you also want to make sure to turn it on to 400 degrees and leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes or even longer than that if you guys do want to. So that way it can burn off any of the odor or the smoke that's inside for the different parts, which is normal for your first time. And then after that, it shouldn't happen again. But you see after we do that step, the product works fine and there's no issue. It actually works really well when you guys do use the product. But you see when we do use the product, it actually works really well to give you guys the option to use as the air fryer, to bake stuff in there for like pizza or whatever. That's actually really cool as well. And on top of all that, what's even more cool is the fact that it does have a transparent window. So that way you can see everything that's inside and the progress when you guys do use as well, which is really cool. Because a lot of other air fryer that has a similar design as what you guys see with this one, it does not have a transparent window and you don't know how it's doing inside. Whereas for this one, it does have the option, which is really nice. So that is everything that's on the product. Now to come unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality air fryer oven that can use to air fry stuff, bake stuff, or any of the other options I show you guys on here as well, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.